Welcome one and all to episode 3 of Minecraft with WolyThoctar. Let's get straight to work. The next big project that I have to work on, I have been breeding a ton of villagers. Like a ton of villagers. Because the next project I want to do is a villager trading hall. And so I need to fill up this whole underground passage that I've created with villagers that have jobs, that have good trades, so I can get good items, lots of emeralds, spare gear really simply and easily. So I have my beacon in here so that I farm this all out. That's mostly done. There's going to be some more farming I need to do, clearing, more mining that I'm going to need to do to make space, but this is the general layout that I'm going to be using. Each of these hallways is going to be used for the villagers and their little trading stations. These little cutouts in the corners are going to be full of chests with all the items that I'm going to be trading to the villagers, and then I'm going to work on some decor for the center. I don't know if I'm going to leave this beacon here or not, but it's going to look pretty cool, I think, at the end of it. I have to still figure out what my roof idea is, because I don't want zombies and things falling in here later. I'm going to need to get a zombie station to kill the villagers and turn them into zombie villagers, so that I can then take all this stuff. Are you gonna follow me? Seriously? Get out of here. Get out of here. Honestly, I think the zombies are the reason I wanted to build this trading hall. Is I have so much rotten flesh, I feel, that I wanted to have a bunch of cleric villagers that I could trade it to and just get emeralds, because otherwise rotten flesh is freaking useless. I have all the materials I need here. I think these guys are empty just for the stuff I'm gonna mine out, somewhere to drop them all. But I have tools, water, levers, a bunch of building blocks, and all the other redstone components I'm going to need to build this trading hall. And then I also have a bunch of potions of weakness, along with minecarts and something. Wait, where's my... Wait, this is a problem. Where's my... Oh, golden apples. Okay, so the potions of weakness and the golden apples are so that I can turn the zombie villagers back into regular villagers that love me and will give me sweet discounts on their trades. And then the other thing is all of these crafting benches and things are going to be for the different stations. This will be pretty sweet. I think I'll cut this off here. We're going to do a bunch of building, and I will see you guys in a minute. So I'm halfway through building this hall with the redstone. That's going to enable me to trade these villagers out and get them input easily, and I realized that the ceiling is too low. So now I have to carve out like 3 blocks up here, and luckily I think I just barely made this deep enough that I'm not going to scrape out into the surface. But it was a bit of a close call. And here we have it. All the villagers are out of their beds. We've sent them up this trail over to a conversion station. Up here where we have our good old friend Recruiter Rick recruiting new traders for our trading hall. They come down through here. We cure them with potions of weakness, and I don't think I have the apples are not here, but there's apples where we cure the villagers and convert them back and send them through this tunnel around the corner into our newly constructed trading hall. And I've been spending quite a bit of time down here filling up all the stations. We've got 24 librarians here, all with different trades for enchanted books. Over in the next hall, we have still some empty space. This is the one slot that is not filled up yet, but we have cartographers over here as well. We have a ton of Fletchers because you can easily trade sticks and flint with them. Wow, okay, you're all getting to work at once. We have weaponsmiths, stonemasons, other job names that are all very important. And sorry, these are the stonemasons, tanners. So another 24 full slots of villagers who've all been converted. And lastly, the last hall, all of our shepherds with their looms where we can trade a ton of wool from our sheep farm. We have a bunch of clerics here with their brewing stands so we can trade rotten flesh from zombies. Got our butchers with the smokers here so we can trade raw meat. We also have full 8 slots of farmers. One of them I'm considering replacing, but we'll see, because these guys are great. Once you get to the pumpkin and melon trades, you can trade 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald, 1 melon for 1 emerald, and once they're a master, you can also get 1 emerald for 3 golden carrots. So essentially every pumpkin or melon will get you 3 golden carrots. So now I have quite a few of those, and I don't think I'm ever going to have to worry about killing cows or chickens or pigs for food ever again. And I have a bunch of chests in each corner that's going to hold all of the things that we're going to trade to these guys every once in a while. I think the best investment I have made has been this whole row, because all of these different jobs, the weaponsmith, the toolsmith, and the armorer, all get a trade where they trade an iron ingot for 1 emerald. If you've converted them once, this will be 1 instead of 4. And with the iron farm that I showed off in the last episode, I have a ton of iron. These are all blocks, so multiply this by 9, and they can only buy, I believe, 12 iron each before they restock. But you can, this has been the best investment I've had. Just with this row and an iron farm, you could get as many emeralds as you ever could possibly need. But it's nice, all of these stonecutters are good because they will also buy stone from you. So if you're doing a lot of mining, then it's easy to build up a lot, especially once you have a beacon and you can just like insta-mine stone. Oh, now I have to fix this, 1 second. My OCD's kicking in. Okay, so that's all there. And I've started doing a little decor. We have these marble pillars supporting the hall along the sides in each corner. I've also started collecting a bunch of different blocks and things for decor, like iron bars, and clocks, and item frames, a bunch of other like marble and quartz looking stuff, as well as some shrubs, some bushes, some flowers, so that we can get a bit of a cuter look going on in here, because it's pretty bare. I also think in this corner near the cartographers, I'm going to put a map wall of the base that I'm building so they can kind of see it develop. So that's going to be going in here along with some other decor along the ceilings. Maybe decorate in front of these guys, because you actually don't need to stand close to them to be able to trade. How close do I need to be? Yeah, I can be standing here and trade with them even if I have a block in front. Over here, I think I'm going to do a bunch of different styles of architecture, since this is all like the masons and the tool people. So maybe like a blacksmith area with some anvils and some other potential benches, some more lava around that we can kind of make it look like they're actually crafting tools in here. And of course, I'm going to do, I think most of the flowers and other agricultural looking things are going to go here with the shepherds and the farmers. So I'm going to try to theme each of these halls. Obviously I've already put some bookshelves here for all the librarians. This is going to be the library, but I'm going to theme each of the halls to the professions that are in each one of them. Let's take a little break and we'll see what this looks like once it has some decoration. It is time for the final reveal. I've been working on the trading hall for quite a while now. We've done a lot of decor. It's looking pretty sweet, so let's go take a look. This is the aerial shot. The giant hole in the ground that was here at the beginning of the episode and the end of the last episode is now this giant quartz, supposed to look like marble area building. This is terrible wording with some nice hedges and a wall to keep mobs from getting in. We've got some fire pits and things. Ooh, run over inside. We've got fire pits around the edges. We've got lots of greenery and hedges. I've mixed in some different types of stone to the pathway leading down these stairs into the main area. And we've got some more light sources, some hanging lanterns, some planters that I made with hoppers and leaves, and above us our giant emerald ceiling with stained glass around the outside to give it a bit of texture. And this emerald ceiling is not just for show. This is actually an entire beacon made out of emeralds that I've gotten from trading with the villagers. You can see the pillar light in there, and it shoots out the top of this giant purple beam. But all of this is just here to cover up what we've created inside. So let's take a trip downstairs to see what we have going on. The center of the room is a large fountain, good for an interior, and we've got our 4 trading halls. The first one is the library. We have all of our librarians surrounded by lots of different carpeting styles. We've created some better lighting in here with soul lanterns and dark oak. We've got some clock and some amethyst and enchanting table to add to the air of magic and mystery, as well as all of the bookshelves, of course, that go hand in hand. We've got labels on all of them. I've color-coded the system so that everything in blue is for armor, everything in yellow is for weaponry, and everything in purple is for tools. There's, a little bit of vary because mending kind of goes with everything, but things like silk touch and efficiency are for the tools, whereas, infinity and punch are both bow, weapon things. So this just helps me know where to look when I'm checking for enchantments. To get different books. I've got a stash of a bunch of different things in here too. Next section, aside from the library, is the farmland. I've done a bunch of decorating with moss carpets, again some dark oak to make like a planter box in the middle, some azalea trees flowering and not with a bunch of different flowers. Also have a jack-o'-lantern in here. Underneath some of these moss carpets, there's actually some hidden glowstone to make sure that it's well lit, even though there's a lot less hanging lanterns and things compared to the library. And we've got all of our farmers and everyone here with the hay bale, some other decor. Yeah, not too much to see here. And if we go into the third hall, this is the blacksmithing furnace area. We've done, again, a mix of different wood, stones and things along the floor, a couple carpets, and a central table here where we can work on our own crafts while these guys are working away. We've added a fireplace, a giant brick chimney heading out of the top here, and some logs sitting over here ready to go in the fire to keep it stoked. Got an anvil and some shelving in the corner too, and a little bit of decor along the ceiling here, and there's also anvils hidden up here as part of the decor that I can always use if I need to combine enchantments and change names on gear and stuff. But yeah, this is the decor for here, and the last but not least section of the trading hall is the jungle. And so this is where we've got our cartographers down at the end and our Fletchers right here set up to use some of the target blocks that obviously are very on the nose decor for the Fletchers. It's used for that kind of stuff. But we have jungle logs supporting the top, a similar style of supporting beams that I used in my underground farm that I showed off in the last episode. A bunch of cocoa beans growing just for fun, some shroom light lanterns that are here in the corners, and I'm also using around the entire build. If you look, there's 4, one in each kind of archway. And we've added some mossy cobblestone and things in this area too to mix in with the green of the carpeting and the trees and the jungle wood. I've also set up a map of the base right around here so we can see a bit of everything. We are right here in the central area. This is the villager breeder that I have. This is my starter house, the wolf farm, the creeper tower, and the iron farm off in the corner. There's not much else to see right now, but I do like having this, I think. So I think I'm going to add to this quite soon. Oh, we can also see the top of the AFK platform and the slime farm over here. But I think this really inspires me to keep building and to add a lot more aesthetic pieces to the base aside from the farm, since you can actually see them. You know, to an extent, it's nothing too fancy, it's just a white block here, but it definitely is inspiring, is the word I was looking for. Thank you everyone who watched this entire video. It means a lot to me if you stuck around to the end. I really found decorating and doing all of the aesthetic changes to the trading hall really fun this time around. This was really refreshing, and I'm definitely going to do more along the lines of this. If you guys have any farms you want to see or builds you want to see, let me know in the comments below. And if you do want to keep up with what I do in the future, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.